Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here and welcome to episode number 3 of my Wolves career in FM 2014. And I've been thinking about how I want my series to go, what people like the most, how they like viewing Football Manager videos. And lately, of course, I've been doing matches live as I've done for quite a while. And yeah, that's what a lot of people do, I guess. Not too much people play Football Manager. So it's at least compared to FIFA, it's not. But if you're subscribed to my channel and you just want FIFA, I have a new channel that's just for FIFA, manual FIFA HD, which is obviously self-explanatory, playing FIFA on manual. I have a player career mode, but also I'm going to do some Ultimate Team challenges as well, where they be like playing goalkeepers on manual controls, and yeah, you know, that kind of thing. And hopefully that can be pretty good as well. So if you want that, go subscribe to there, because I will be focusing more on Football Manager, as yeah, it's a great game and I think it'll suit well for this channel, but I still will do my Portsmouth career. Some info on that a bit later, like more videos and whatnot. But here, this is what I started doing Football Manager. I did a review on all the match results. I can't highlight them all. I definitely need a different skin for that people create. But anyway, all these matches there. Which was the one I did? The Preston one, wasn't it? And the next month of matches, my performances were probably better than the results indicate. We had a 1-1 result against Stevenage in the Capital One Cup, which I was very disappointed about because we did dominate that match. We lost in penalties. That's how we lost in the end. We couldn't finish our chances. Look at this, 6 clear-cut chances and 11 on target. I had 1 goal and just from 11 on target. When you think you get 11 on target, you expect like 3 or 4 or something, and 6 clear-cut chances. From 6 clear-cut chances, you expect like at least half of them will be goals. At least that's how I think will be a realistic target for me. Regardless, it was a very good performance. It took 60% possession. If you look at that, if you look at just the stats, you would expect that to be like a 2-0 win, or at least 3-0 or 3-1, or just one of those kind of results. And you saw it was a good performance. Our tactic is very good. We keep going on. We had a win against Gillingham in the league, which finished 3-2. Very happy to get that. And they had 1 goal. Oh yeah, this was a very close one. We were winning, what was that? We were winning 2-1. Then they scored a 90-minute goal by Chris Whelpdale. And that was very disappointing for me because we dropped the points then. But Anthony Ford, I might as well just show you the goal where he won it in the 93rd minute for me, which I got very excited about. And this is one thing I'm thinking about not doing them live anymore and just doing a review, because when I do it live, sometimes I complain about the game. So I might just do a review. If you like this review kind of way, leave in your comments, or also leave your comments if you want to do a live match. Which I will do as well in this episode. I just want to see from people what you think is best, and hopefully that goes down well. So here we'll check out the goal. If you see, like I said, it was in the 93rd minute. There was Ismail coming through. He's a very good dribbler, and then Ford put it in. So that was the winning goal. And yeah, there was a very good appearance by him because yeah, he is a young player. So hopefully he can make an impact in our team. And I don't want to give away too much because I've made some signings. Yeah, that was just that result there. It was very well. Then we lost against Bristol City in the league. They're a very good team. You see, you couldn't do much about that. Then 2-1 against Crawley. I don't want to show you around the goals. I just want to show you my transfers and show you what happened with them. Because, heaps of players wanted to leave. So this is what happened. I'll focus on the players that went out first. So just look at that if you can. So we got some players out on loan, which is good, of course, so they can get experience. Stearman, I talked about already. Everyone up to Carla Kime. And then some very surprising player exchanges. Roger Johnson. I exchanged him for Dedrick Boyata, a straight player exchange, which I thought that was a just fantastic piece of business if you ask me. Because Roger Johnson, I'm surprised Manchester City would have accepted for him. Has he even played yet? I'm not really sure. Yeah, he hasn't. I wouldn't expect Manchester City have heaps of good players here, and he's just in the reserve. So that was a really good piece of business for me to swap Roger Johnson, whose value is 1.6 million, for Dedrick Boyata from Man City, and his value is 2.3 million, and he's got so much upside as well. If you check out his reports, the coach report, obviously my assistant or one of my coaches, whoever he is, Joe Gallen, he says Joe believes that Boyata's potential could lead him to becoming a good Premier Division central defender in the future. So, yeah, he's got Premier League quality. That's the main thing you should really pick up from that. Just looking at him, yeah, he's a great player. Belgium, he's already had a national cap which is good to see. Then the next guy, David Davis, another player exchange. I didn't really want to sell him because I thought he was definite quality, and he moved on to Wigan for a play exchange for a real quality player. Jordi Gomez, fantastic. He can play in that box-to-box midfielder, centre mid position. Well, it doesn't show it in his best roles, but if you go here, more roles, midfield roles, and box-to-box midfielder in support, it's a lot of his best attributes. You got technique, passing, dribbling, and the first touch, and the finishing. That's all in his attributes. He can score goals, so that's why I want him in that box-to-box midfielder role. Positioning as well suits in there well. Strength is one you need, but yeah, you're never going to get them all, especially at this level. So he's a really good player, but I did have to pay a couple extra, had to pay 225k for him. But I thought he would be just dominating at this level, and he already played one game for me, and that was the one league match, and he got an assist and an 8.40 rating in his debut. So that's pretty good for me. And yeah, he can definitely play that quality for a couple more seasons to help us get into the Premier League. Of course, first getting to the Championship. So leave your thoughts on my transfers. Do you think they were good? But also another deal, or another couple deals. Effie Ambrose. At the end of the day, well, yeah, in the end, it was a mistake because he needs a work permit. But I didn't know. It didn't say that. If they don't have a work permit, why did his transfer get accepted anyway? I don't understand that. Don't they have that work permit thing that stops you from signing them? So if he couldn't get that, why did he sign for me? So I definitely, I'm not sure why that is. I tried sending him on loan to one of our affiliate, but he didn't want to move to them. So, but I believe he shouldn't be too far away from getting the work permit, because if you play international matches, doesn't that help you get your work permit or something? So he's definitely selected for the international squad, so hopefully he can play some games, but I'm still not sure if that works or not. I remember reading somewhere that helps for them to get the work permit. So if you know, leave in your comments. So hopefully he can not be too far away from getting that work permit, but it doesn't look too likely for now. But after noticing that, I definitely wanted to go after Dedrick Boyata for Roger Johnson, the top, but then also another central defender, Shane Duffy, on loan. So it shouldn't be too much impact, and hopefully Ambrose can get the work permit by next season, and it shouldn't be a problem. Duffy, yeah, he's definitely this quality. So I'll just move into the next match, which is against Preston again. So this is 2 matches in a row where I played against Preston. And it's away as well, so will I learn from my mistakes or not? But I just want to show you the last match. Of course, yeah, we did lose 3-2, but I was very impressed. It was our first competitive match, so of course your tactic is still getting fluid and all of that. And we dominated possession. That's the biggest thing I want to look at. We had 59% possession, so we did dominate against them. Passes completed 76% to 59%. 59%, that's honestly pretty bad, so I believe we did well by that. So I'm not changing my tactic at all. And you saw by other matches it's done very good. And yeah, I do want to go attacking. I believe we've made even better signings now. So our team is just going to be that bit better quality. So hopefully can win. Even Lee Griffiths, his great performances, well, some great and some not great, has led here the interest from Birmingham. So I definitely want to keep him. He's got great finishing. His value over $1 million. And yeah, he's a great prospect for the future and for now as well. So this is the team I went with, definitely. Ismail's been doing well. Conway has been on good form. I'm going to have to put him in his natural position. And Ismail, I might have to put him in for forward because he's got just a bit more fitness, and he's a good prospect for the future, even though Ford is as well. But Ford is more natural as a centre midfielder. Actually, I'm going to put Ford in for Parrots. And Vela, he can be good in that role, centre mid, on the defensive duty. Hopefully can do well. You can see I've got a lot of injuries and stuff. But I'll kick on to the first match. But this is one guy I want to show, Doherty. He's been absolutely dominating. I don't know what... He looks as a good player, sure. He's got a bit of pace. He's good defensively, good technical attributes going forward. But yeah, just look at his recent form. He's been... Well, he only played 1 match in the Cup. So I definitely want to give him another match. Oh yeah, that was the match we lost, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a match we lost, unfortunately. That was against Stevenage, but he dominated in that match. So another cup match, but this time in the Johnston's Paint Trophy, first round, which I do want to do good in. So against Preston, can we do it? Submit the team, and hopefully can do well. Yeah, it's a realistic. This is probably the realistic cup competition. Obviously, realistically, we can't win FA Cup or Capital One Cup because Premier League teams you think will be the number 1 candidate to win that competition. But Johnston's Paint Trophy, I believe we're probably the strongest chance to win that, to be honest, looking at our quality compared to other quality teams. So next up, the opposition instructions. I'll definitely go with the same. They have 2 strikers, so I'll see what I can do. Where are we? Here's the wide midfielders. Tight marking and showing to weaker foots. And the strikers, I just want to close them down and tight mark, and hopefully that makes an impact, and even show them onto their weaker foot. You would want to do that anyway. So let's continue into this match. Preston is a decent team, I think, because they've been in the championship before, so they should have a decent following and a decent players. See, I'm going to say passionate and say we owe Preston, after what happened in our last match, go out there and get revenge. I think that's a new thing to see. Not sure. But either way, George Alakobi, who wanted to leave the club, but now he's got superb morale after dominating for us. So I'm glad to keep him. One of the players we did actually keep. So he looks happy at the team because he is playing well, and hopefully he can finally see we are a promotion, candidate for promotion. Hopefully, anyway, go forward. It will be, but there's these early chances. You see, it's never really nothing eventuates from it. Our team is really. If you look at our team, it's really strong for this level. You got Boyata now. I'm glad to actually start. It's not even a loan or nothing. He's permanently at the team. Him and Aaron Martin could forge definitely a future centre back partnership. But Garner here hopefully can defend this well. Bevan, is he going to score against us again? Or well kept Hennessy. He wanted to leave as well, but I had to keep him. He's definitely a high quality keeper for this level. You see, Stuart Bevan was offside. And George Alakobi just playing well. He's really strong. A little bit of pace about him as well. So he's way above this level, to be honest. You see, he's dominating early. He has an early throw in here. Doherty. Oh, he almost does it again. It was a brilliant save by Declan Rudd on that occasion. But we do have a corner. Conway puts it in. We had a chance, but it was wasted once again. You can see, like I said, the partnership, well, it's not really a partnership. Aaron Martin and Alakobi doing well in defence for us. A very strong defensive lineup, if you ask me, even though we had to let go of Stearman for some money. But then we did bring in we bring on Aaron Martin and then Boyata for the swap for Roger Johnson, which I believe was a good deal looking for the future. And he's probably good as him right now. So I'm going to say I'm far from pleased what I saw from the team. Whenever you're winning or whenever you're not winning, even though it's just a draw, you don't even have to be losing and it works well. Which, that's something I'll always do. Unfortunately, Kevin Doyle's a bit injured, so I couldn't play him. But we've got Cassidy and you've got Griffiths, so they're pretty good. And Sigarson as well. We couldn't put him in. We couldn't fit him into the team. So because of fitness and injury problems we are currently having. You see Doyle's on the bench. He's coming back from that injury. And Jordi Gomez as well. They didn't have great fitness, so I might introduce them. See, this is a big contrast from the last match. It's a low-scoring match. Well, obviously no one has scored yet, and the previous match was 5 goals. We played against them, so I guess you can see we played better defensively, but we have problems scoring goals. So I'm going to have to look to bring on... I'm going to have to make some changes here. Jordi Gomez, and then I'm going to put Ford there, and then I'm going to swap Ismail to the opposite side. A lot of changes, but hopefully it can make a difference. And also Kevin Doyle for Cassidy. But then I'll swap Doyle for Griffiths. So it's making a lot of changes in our team. You see Alakobi playing fantastically. Our defense has been really, really good. Who could I put on? What's his name? Valla. Thing with him, he's very good defensively. Josh Valla. And I'm not sure if we have anyone else in that same kind of role. But I'm going to bring on Parrots. Because he is a younger type, and definitely he's going to be part of the future, I hope, anyway. But the thing with him, he's different. He's not great defensively. See, he's the best as a box-to-box midfielder in the support role. So, there's a big decision to make right here with Jordi Gomez. That's the other thing. If you check Jordi Gomez out, he's got slightly better strength, and he can play in that central midfield defense role. He's got good first touch, heading, positioning. He's a bit better. Okay, you can notice the game is going a bit slow here. So what I'm going to do, if you have this problem yourself, I have this thing. Where are we? Game booster. And I believe it's not on. If you want to know how to speed up your game, and hopefully you can notice it'll make a difference. See, it speeds up here, and all this different stuff comes on. I never download the update, and that what made my screen go brighter. I don't like it because it ruins my eyes. So I'm going to change the brightness. I always put it on minimum because it's just too bright for my eyes, and I can't deal with that. Anyway, let's go into the match, and hopefully those changes can make an impact into the team. Let's have more of the same from Jordi Gomez. You think he should make a difference. And same with Kevin Doyle. These are really high quality players. And Dean Parrott, I'll say I have faith in him. And hopefully those were good reactions. I didn't... So let's see what we can do from here. Griffiths, Ford. Okay. Yep, there we score. Conway. I'm probably going to go... Should I go defensive now? Or counter-attack? Counter. But with that, I'm going to go to advanced tactics because I think I forgot to change it. Yeah, I forgot to change Gomez for Parrott. So put that there. Gomez better defensively than Parrott, and I think he's a bit taller or something. But Parrott, his favourite position is box-to-box midfielder. So, yeah, you see Griffiths found Ford, who had a great shot, which forced a save from Rudd, and Conway, who's on loan from Cardiff. That's really, it's fantastic for me. I'll just leave that open. You put your mouse there and keeps it hovered. Okay, Anthony Ford is playing well. Defense playing excellent. So this is definitely a big contrast to the previous match. Okay, we should pick up the win here. If there is no funny business late. Griffiths, can we score a second? Nah, that's going to be it. 1-0. So the first match we played away against Preston, it was 3-2 loss. But this look like going to be, it is. It's a 1-0 win. So definitely different contrast. And that's because of bringing a whole different defence to the game. Aaron Martin, Boyata, and even Doherty, he didn't play in that match. So that's, definitely different defenders playing. Definitely a different centre defensive partnership with Boyata and Martin. I think I took out Bart in this match. He couldn't find a starting berth. So it definitely impacts on your players. So it did show it wasn't really my tactic in the previous match. It was just I was playing players, David Davis as well, and also Roger Johnson. They didn't want to be at the club. So that did impact on the result the way I saw it. And with this match right here, it shows players who actually want to be at the club, it shows in the result. We had 5 shots on target and 16 shots a total. Dominate possession again. Yeah, but it shows we're doing very well. They had more clear-cut chances. I suppose you probably could say they deserved at least 1 goal. Yeah, but we've got new signings. The new signings still have to gel with the team. So I was happy with that result. We did well, 1-0. Definitely, if you compare it to the last match we played against them, it's the same match. We played away as well. You see, we dominated. Well, at least in my opinion, we did. We probably deserved more. We get 3K for winning. Yeah, that's decent money, but we're a rich team apparently, so it shouldn't make too much of an impact. So I was happy with that result. So leave in your comments. Do you like me reviewing matches, or do you like the live matches, or both in one? So yeah, leave your comments on that. Please leave a like if you enjoy this series. There's definitely going to be more. And I'll see you guys next time.